as daylight in the pewter. My backpack creaked, an old and honest Tudor. The highway faded out to painted gravel, a quiet line that didn't need to travel. Pine shadows lean like ladders on the ground. The wind kept time without a single sound. I counted Brits the way you count out miles, and wore the dusk like warning steady trials. At Treeline night came gentle as a blanket. I struck one match and watched the darkness thank it. The fire took hold with patient amber laughter, a small bright center, nothing chasing after. And narrow questions in the cooling air. The stars stayed still like nails hammered in. I listened hard until my thoughts grew mild, like river storms that lose their edge defiled. The woods don't rush, the woods don't try to steer. They let you hear what's been too loud to hear.
So I'll walk these roads where the wild stays wide, with the moon as a lantern at my side. Let the ridges rise, let the long light roll. Every step is a mile from the noise back home. In the hush out here, I remember my name, not carved in stone, just carried in flame. If I vanish for a season in the pipes, it's only to return with quieter lines. The open land will send me smooth and clear, till even my heartbeat sounds sincere. So I'll walk these roads where the wild stays wide, with the moon as a lantern at my side. In the hush out here, I remember my name, not carved in stone, just carried in flame. I fold a paper map with careful hands. Its creases hold the hours like a seam. The gravel turns to dust in open lands, and sunlight pours in slow unbroken stream. The aspen leaves keep flashing black and green, like little coins that ring without a sound. I walk the shoulder where the weeds have been, and feel the steady earth that holds me down. By evening I'm a lantern in the pine, a quiet bit of warmth the dark can see. The kettle sings a thin and crooked line, and then mind goes still like it's listening with me. A distant ridge lies sharpened against stars. The creek runs on a silver restless thread. I watch the smoke climb out of camp like scars, and let the night move softly through my head. No need to name the miles or count them twice. The woods don't ask for reasons, just for time. So I'll keep to the trail where the long light leads, where the wind writes songs in the evergreen. Let the fire burn low, let the shadows run, let the wide wild hush do its patient kind. I'm only passing through, but I can stay in the way that the mountains hold the day. And when the morning breaks in amber tone, I'll shoulder up my silence and move on. Yeah, I'll keep to the trail where the long light leans, where the wind writes songs in the evergreen. Let the wide wild hush do its patient kind, and leave a little peace in my mind.
I left before the kettle found its steam. Road lines humming low beneath my tires. Pines stood tall like figures in a dream, holding back the last of townish wires. Cool air stitched its needle through my sleeve. Gravel spoke in vows as I drove. Morning light fell soft as if to leave. A pale gold hush laid down in rows of groves.
I parked where the ridgeline breaks the sky, shouldered up my pack and took the trail. Ravens wrote their circles drifting high, over cedar, lichen, stone and shale.
Footsteps kept a steady, patient time. Sap and smoke still lingered in the wood. Every switchback felt like learning rhyme. Every breath a quiet, honest good. And when the daylight thins to amber brown, and all the open distance settles near, I hear the forest lowering its sound, like it's making room for me to hear. So I follow the quiet miles west, where the wide horizon holds its shape. Let the wind unbutton up my chest. Let the long, slow silence be my map. I don't need a
wilderness is big enough to try. Oh, firelight shakes like coins in cupped up hands. Crickets count the seconds one by one. I watch my shadow fold across the lands, till even my name goes quiet with the sun. So I follow the quiet miles west. Let the long slow silence be my map. A sign to tell me why the wilderness is big enough to try. I slip from town while the windows fade, while streetlight gold turns creek bed shade. The road goes quiet, a narrow line through a leaning spruce and chalk white pine. My breath comes out like a small slow cloud, and every thought gets less too loud. The mile markers blur then fall behind, like old hard knots in a loosened twine. I camp where the ridge meets open sky, where the grass lies flat and the hawks drift high. The fire starts up with a match head flare, then settles down in the cooling air. A kettle ticks, then the ticking dies. The stars come on with their steady eyes. I rub pine resin between my palms, like a compass made of forest balm. Last light drains from the western slope, and the dark comes in like braided rope. No need to chase, no need to guess. The wide night teaches steadiness. So I walk on out where the long land bends, where the trail keeps going and never explains. Let the silence rinse what the day can't mend. Let the fire burn low like a patient friend. If my mind gets lost, I turn it calm. By the pine resin compass, the forest balm. The forest balm. At dawn, the frost turns thin and clear, like glassy dust on the sleeping deer. I fold my tent, I take my time, and follow light in a slower climb. So I walk on out where the long land bends, where the trail keeps going and never explains. If my mind gets lost, I turn it calm. By the pine resin compass, the forest balm.
I take the back road out where the fences end. where daylight fades to smoke and then to gold. The tires hum a tune I can't defend, a steady little story getting told. The cedar stands like postcards in the dusk. The valley holds its breath and so do I. My hands smell faintly of campfire and musk, as evening learns the language of the sky. At dawn, the firs are washed in tender gray. The creek keeps tapping stone in patient time. I walk a narrow trail that slips away, like ink that dries inside an older rhyme. The ground is firm, a promise underfoot. The cold air clears the corners of my head. I listen hard to silence like a root, and count the quiet steps the shadows tread. No echo here, no rush to rearrange, just open miles and light that loves to change. So I'll stay where the wide world stays wide, with a small bright fire at my side. Let the night roll on, let the treetops sway. Let the long low wind have what it wants to say. I don't need more than a sky to hold, and a road that runs out into the cold. If my thoughts get loud, I'll let them go. Like sparks that rise, then dim, then drift like snow. Oh, yeah, I'll stay where the wide world stays wide, with a small bright fire at my side, just a sky to hold, and a road in the cold.
Take the dirt road out past the mill, where the radio fades and the air turns still. The pines stand close like a shaded gate, and every mile comes calm and late. My breath is sharp in the cooling shade, like glassy notes that the cold has made. The sun slides down behind the treetops' husk, and the world folds up like a pocket map of dusk. I set my camp where the creek runs clear, where the stones stay warm and the night draws near. The fire lights up with a quiet grin, then settles down to a softer spin. An owl calls once from the spruce black side, then lets that sound fall back inside. I watch the embers shine like a steady hand on a restless pulse. If my thoughts get loud, I let them trust the quiet ink of a pocket map of dust. Frost turns pale and bright, like salted silver on the night. I fold my tent, I turn, I must still carry a ring on Map of Dusk. So I'll walk on where the long ridges rest, where the white sky loosens my tightened chest. If my thoughts get loud, I let them trust the quiet ink of a pocket map of dust.
Drove out west till the signs ran out, till the last clean lanes turned gravel and round. Spruce leaned in with a midnight smell, like campfire stories I'd never tell. My breath made ghosts in the dashboard light, then disappeared in the show tonight. I found a pull-off, small and fine, made my bed by the Tentline.
The rain came soft and it found its pace, tapping thin songs on the canvas face. The fire stayed low in a sheltered ring, steady stain. The creek kept time with a silver hiss, like brushed out notes you don't want to miss. I listened close as the world reclined to rain on the roof and the Tentline. The daylight broke in a watered grave,
just let it rain. So I'll stay right here where the wildwoods lean, where the weather shines and the air turns clean. Let the dark roll in with a gentle sign, let the fire burn slow like old red wine. If my thoughts get tired, I give them time, and they loosen up with the rain on the Tentline. By morning the drops turn thin and few, and pine needles glitter black and blue. I pack it up in a calmer mind, still hearing rain on the Tentline. So I'll stay right here where the wildwoods lean, where the weather shines and the air turns clean. If my thoughts get tired, I give them time, and they loosen up with the rain on the Tentline. slipped off a map where the asphalt ends, to a ribbon of dirt that turns and bends. The pine stood close like a listening wall, catching my footfall, catching it all. Sunlight broke in a copper flare, then cooled to blue in the mountain air. I breathe like the land, unforced, unplanned, with a quiet compass in my hand.
Steady crack like a small bright hearth in the dark. Slide back my tin mug warm, my fingers thawed while night rolled out like a long black road above the tree line. The stars held still, the kind of calm that taught me will. No need to hurry, no need to prove. The woods stay patient while I move.
So I go stone slow north, step after step, where the silence is honest and the shadows are kept. Let the white sky open, let the long lights fade, let the trails do the talking in the darkening shade. I don't chase answers, I don't force signs, I just follow the breath between the pines. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Smoke that rises, then clears again.
So I go stone slow north, step after step, where the silence is honest and the shadows are kept. I don't chase answers, I don't force signs, I just follow the breath between the pines.
I take the spur where the pavement fades, where the forest starts and the light breaks in shades. The sun comes low through a lattice of fur, like a worn out film with a softened blur. My footsteps land with a measured turn on roots that rise and rocks that burn. The air tastes sharp like river spring, and the whole day hums, slow burning. I camp in a dip where the tall grass sways, where the wind keeps time in uncounted ways. fire takes hold with a quiet crack, then settles down like a heartbeat's track. The kettle ticks, then the ticking stops, as night rolls in like darker drops. I watch the sparks lift and vanish thin, like thoughts that leave then come back again. The last light slips from the granite face, and the dusk moves in with a patient grace. No need to talk, no need to sing, just listen close to the slow burning. So I'll follow the trail where the long views lie, where the ridges stretch and the hours go by. Let the white sky hold what I can't explain. Let the silence fall like a gentle rain. If my mind runs wild, I'll let it learn to breathe in the dark, slow burning. At dawn the frost turns clear and bright, like silver dust on the edge of light. I fold my camp, feel morning spring, and step back in, slow burning. So I'll follow the trail where the long views lie, where the ridges stretch and the hours go by. If my mind runs wild, I let it learn to breathe in the dark, slow burn.
I walk the logging road at break of day, while fog rolled low and quietly held its sway. The gravel spoke in clicks beneath my boots, like small dry prayers among the cedar roots. A river kept its silver steady spin, as if it knew the world and let me in. I carried only water, knife and twine, and room enough for silence to feel fine. By late afternoon, the ridgeline turned to fire, a band of ember light climbing higher. I set my tent where wind and spruce agreed, and hung my jacket from a stubborn tree. The kettle sang a thin and curling stream, a simple sound that softened up my scheme. Then darkness came, not heavy, more like wool, and filled the open bowl of sky to full. No signal bars, no clocks that need to chime, just breath and bark in ordinary time. So I raise my tin cup to the northern stars, to the quiet mile that never counts its scars. Let the fire lay down its orange thread, stitching calm through everything unsaid. In the white out there, my thoughts unclench and slow, like drifting ash that finally learns to go. If I'm a question, let the pines reply in needle hush beneath the open sky. I'll take the long way, gentle, unafraid, where even being lost feels well made. So I raise my tin cup to the northern stars, to the quiet mile that never counts its scars. In the wide out there, my thoughts unclench and slow, like drifting ash that finally learns to go.
I shoulder up my pack before first light, while kitchen windows glow a last goodbye. The highway loosens into gravel white, and morning opens slow and broad in the sky. The pines stand tall like gold unspoken vows, their needles comb the wind with patient care. Across the switchbacks, quiet as the boughs, and taste cold daylight, clean as mountain air. Hey. At noon the trail runs warm with resin sweet, a sunlit hush laid down on bark and stone. The ridges stack like songs in steady beat, each higher line a note I can't outgrow. A hawk turns circles, keeping watch above. The valley holds its shadow like a jar. I walk on listening, no push, no shove, just boots and breath and distance drawn too far. No counting steps, no chasing after speed. The land moves slow, and that is all I need. So I'll camp where the timberline meets the cold, where the night comes clear and the stars look bold. Let the fire talk low in a cedar ring, let the kettle hiss like a smaller spring. I'll learn that silence has weight and tone, like a wide, wide world that can stand alone. And if my mind runs fast, I'll let it tire, like sparks that lift and fade into the fire. Yeah, I'll camp where the timber porch light humming in the rain, a thin gold thread I didn't need to keep. The gravel road ran cold beneath my tires, and pine smoke climbed the dark and steady sweep. A crow line stitched the valley to the ridge. The last light turned to iron, then to blue. I walked until the map became my breathing, and let the quiet do what quiet do. The morning came in bands of chalk and honey, through fire and alder, soft as turning pages. My boots found roots like knots in old stories. My thoughts unspooled in patient, simple stages. A creek kept time on stone, no hurry ever. It spoke in clicks and silver, low and clear. I watched my breath go ghosting through the sunlight, and felt the whole wide world draw close then near. No voices, just the wind's plain testimony. No plans, just smiles that open like a door. So I'll sit by the fire where the shadows slow. Let the sparks drift up like a quiet show. Let the wide horizon teach my mind to roam, and the open air remind me what I know. I'm small in the best way, out under the sky, with the woods all around me and nothing to buy. If I'm restless, let the night keep its measure. Let the embers write red letters on the ground, and I'll sit by the fire where the shadows slow. Let the sparks drift up like a quiet show. Oh, I'm small in the best way, out under the sky, with the woods all around me and time passing by. I took the narrow road that bends and bends, where birch trees stand like quiet, patient friends. The morning lay in strips of milky white, and slowly learned the shape of honest light. My breath came out in little clouds of steam, like something half awake inside a dream. The ground felt firm, a map beneath my feet, keeping time with every measured beat. By evening I was tucked in cedar shade, where campfire colors warmed the things they made. The kettle rocked and whispered on the coals, a soft round song that settled into bowls. Beyond the flames the meadow went black,
stars showed up like nails along the track. An old wind moved the grasses low and slow, as if it knew a story I should know. No crowded noise, no bright electric glare, just pine sap, dark and clean, unbroken air. So I walk by Lanternlight Kilometer by mile. Let the hush of the wild meet me with a smile. Let the ridges hold steady, let the valley stay deep. Let the fire keep talking while the whole world sleeps. Out here the horizon is wide and clear, and my thoughts fall quiet when the sky draws near. Let the river run, teaching me to move then to be done. The trail won't promise where it goes, it only gives the next step as it shows. So I walk by Lanternlight Kilometer by mile. Let the hush of the wild meet me with a smile. Out here the horizon is wide and clear, and my thoughts fall quiet when the sky draws near. I packed my days in canvas, thread and grain, a pocket full of matches, a weathered name. The trail wrote quiet sentences in clay, bootsteps tapping metronomes of grey. Fur needles stitched the wind into my coat, cold breath rising like a slow burn note. The valley held its silence wide and plain, and taught my scattered thoughts to breathe again. Morning poured through branches thin and gold, turning creek stones bright as nickels in the cold. A raven drew a circle over pine, like ink that darkens edges of a line. I followed where the ridges gently lean, past sun-warmed bark and shadows in between. No hurry in the miles, no need to know, just northbound light and hours moving slow. And every turn the forest seems to say, leave what you carry, let it fall away. So I sit by the fire where the night runs deep,
feels new. The map in my pocket is ash and pine, a moving, breathing compass I can't define. If I get lost, it's not the wrong kind. It's just the woods rearranging my mind. So I sit by the fire where the night runs deep, while the sparks climb up like something I can keep. In the hush of the pines, I'm small but true, on a quiet road where the world feels new.
I step off early when the fields are white, when frost still holds to the fence wire tight. The road runs quiet, a gray bone stream, and all my plans feel less extreme. The pines stand still in a dark soft road, like steady hands in a steady snow. My breath comes out, then fades from warning. A little flag in the smoke signal morning. I make my camp where the tall rocks meet, where the ground feels firm under tired feet. The fire wakes up with a careful snap, then settles down in my woolen lap. The kettle hums, then the humming ends, as dusk draws close like old-time friends. I watch the coals turn red and foaming, like quiet words in a smoke signal morning. The last light slips from the ridge's spine, and night moves in like drawn out twine. No need to hurry, no need for warning. I'll let it go till the morning. So I'll walk on where the long hills rise, where the wide land opens and the small self dries. Let the silence work like a river's comb. Let the wind smooth out what I brought from home. If my thoughts get loud, I turn them forming into slow, soft smoke in the smoke signal morning. At dawn, the sky turns pale and warm, and every branch wears a broken charm. I shake out ash, I keep on roaming, still guided on by the smoke signal morning. So I walk on where the long hills rise, where the wide land opens and the small self dries. If my thoughts get loud, I turn them forming into slow, soft smoke in the smoke signal morning. hit the turn where the sail bars drop, where the highway noise decides to stop. The lane runs out into cedar shade, and even my doubts feel lighter made. My breath comes easy in pine-cold air, like clean washed sheets on the porch out there. The sun goes down with a muted clamp, and night shows up with June bugs in the headlamp. I pitch my tent by a granite shelf, where the creek keeps time all by itself. The fire sits low, a steady grin, warming the quiet I'm living in. A loon calls once from the darker bay, then lets that long note fall away. The sparks rise up like a loosened stamp and fade from view with June bugs in the headlamp. The last light slips from the treetop rim, and every bright thing turns thin, turns dim. No need for talk, no need for cram, just breathing slow by the headlamp. So let me stay where the long woods hum, where the white night holds what I've become. Let the trail go on with a steady pulse, let the wind be mild, never hard to trust. If my mind runs fast, I let it unclamp and drift it down with June bugs in the headlamp. Yeah, dawn, the mist is clean and pale, like quiet smoke on a silver trail. I shake out ash, fold every map, and walk on light with daylight. So let me stay where the long woods hum, where the white night holds what I've become. If my mind runs fast, I let it unclamp and drift it down with June bugs in the headlamp. And drift it down with June bugs in the headlamp. I took the old lane out past the grain, where power lines quit and don't start again. The shoulder turns to dust and stone, and every mile feels more my own. The poplars click in a dry skin breeze, like quiet knuckles in the trees. My breath comes steady, cold and clean, in Skyroom wide with no ceiling.
I pitch my tent where the meadow dips, where moths ride loops in lantern drips. The fire lays low, a copper seam, so in the dark to a warmer dream. A creek nearby keeps a patient pace,
like small soft feet in a hidden place. I watch the sparks rise and fall, then fade like little plans the night unmade. The daylight slips to a thinner hue, and the hills turn smoke at the edge of blue. No need to talk, no need for feeling, just space enough for no ceiling.
Quiet do what it does best. If my thoughts get tired, I let them roam in Skyroom wide, far from home. From Skyroom wide with no ceiling. So let me stay where the long land runs, where the moon pulls slow and the morning comes. If my thoughts get tired, I let them roam in Skyroom wide, far from home.
I leave the town as the shadows spread, when the last bus sighs and the streets go dead. The road turns narrow, a darker thread, stitching the hills where the daylight fled. My boots meet gravel crisp and sure, a simple rhythm I can endure. The treetops hush as the wind grows even, and the sky slows down into Stonewarm Evening. I find a bend where the creek runs near, where the water's voice is the only steer. I lay my pack on a flat warm stone, like a tired old book set down alone. The fire wakes with a quiet flare, then settles low in the cooling air. Sparks lift up like a brief bright weaving, then drift back down into Stonewarm Evening. The last light slips from the ridges seen, gold turns to blue like a fading dream. No need to rush, no need for proving, just hear the dark steady moving. So I'll stay out where the long pines sway, where the world feels wide in a quieter way. Let the silence hold what I can't explain, like a slow soft hand on a restless I fold my camp with an easy breathing and walk on out a Stonewarm Evening. So I'll stay out where the long pines sway, where the world feels wide in a quieter way. If my thoughts get loud, I'll let them leave it on the calm, low tide of Stonewarm Evening. I take the back road out beyond the signs, where fence posts lean like crooked older lines. The fields unroll in patched up shades of green, with open space stitched in the seams between. My tires hum a low unhurried tune beneath the pale unfinished face of moon. I breathe in air the taste of soil and rain, and feel my shoulders loosen up again. I pitch my tent where cedars hide the creek, where daylight slips away in fractions weak. The firelight moves like copper on my hands, a small warm island in the wide dark lands. The kite it calls, then lets the echo fade, like something briefly borrowed then repaid. I watch the embers settle soft and slow, and learn the kind of calm I used to know. The forest doesn't prove a thing to me, it only stands and lets me simply be. So let the silence take its steady place, let dusk lay down its shadow, gentle lace. I'll follow ridge Delines, patient as the pines, through changing light and long undoubted skies. Out where the distance opens like a door, I'm less of what I carried, something more. If morning comes in silver, clear and cold, I'll leave no mark but footsteps in the mold. The road will rinse my worries clean and plain, and teach my restless heart to walk again. So let the silence take its steady place, let dust lay down its shadow, gentle lace. Out where the distance opens like a door, I'm less of what I carried, something more.
I take the thin two-lane beyond the town, where telephone lines fade into the haze. The fields lie open, weathered white and brown, and drifting dust turns sunlight into blaze. The stand of spruce grows dark against the west, like ink that spills and settles in the air. I set my pack down, breathe and let it rest. The world feels plain and strangely clean and fair. The trail is stitched with roots and bits of stone. It teaches feet a slow and showy grace. My breath comes white then vanishes undone, a quiet little sign I left no trace. The river speaks in gravel, clear and low. The birch trees shake their silver paper thin. I follow light that slides along the snow, and hear the bigger hush I'm walking in. No radio, no clock to keep me tight, just cedar dark and widening starlight. So I'll sit by the fire till the red turns dim. Let the night lean close like a steady hymn. Let the trees stand guard, let the cold air glide. Let the far hills rest on the darker side. I don't need noise when the world is so vast. Just a flame in the now, and a trail in the past. And when the dawn comes pale on the ridge's line, I'll rise with the frost and fall in with time. Yeah, I'll sit by the fire till the red turns dim. Let the night lean close like a steady hymn. No noise, just the vast, and a trail in the past.